Good evening. I am Amie Baca, President of the District 12 Education Association. Tonight I am here with over 200 members in unity, representing the over 1,850 members of DTEA. I am here to model the 21st century skills of collaboration, communication, and problem solving that the educators you see in front of you teach our students each and every day. The members of DTEA are the certified staff who selflessly serve, and I specifically say serve, because a career in education is most definitely an act of service to the students and families of Adams 12. Each and every day, the educators in District 12 work in our schools with our students, meeting the demands of a complex and challenging profession. Many arrive well before their contracted time begins and stay well past the last bell in order to be well prepared to provide an active and engaging learning environment for the students of District 12. For the last 3 weeks, many have done this under nearly unbearable circumstances, staying late in the day in classrooms that had no air conditioning because they care about ensuring a quality education for each and every child. Most have already spent hundreds of dollars out of their own pockets to buy school supplies for students who have none. I am proud to represent this amazing group of professionals and to support them so that they can serve the students of Adams 12. Historically, a collaborative relationship between the association and the district has existed. The collaborative relationship that we had has been envied by many across the state and nation. And I personally have been at meetings where people were astounded by the relationship that existed between the association and the district in Adams 12, and were amazed by the work that we were able to accomplish due to that collaborative relationship. Tonight, due to the fact that negotiations have stalled, we find ourselves in the unfortunate position of the collaborative relationship being at risk. Every single person standing here with me tonight is here because they care about their profession and they care about their students. I don't think that we would disagree on that point. They are also here because they are worried about what it will mean if our collaborative relationship disintegrates. It is a common practice in professional development these days to open a meeting or a workshop by asking people to state their best hope and their worst fear. Tonight, I'm going to end that way. My worst fear is that the district and the association won't be able to model the 21st century skills of communication, collaboration, and problem solving, and that all of our interactions from here on out will find us at odds. My best hope is that we find a way to restore our collaborative relationship and work together for the benefit of the staff, students, and families of Adams 12. There is obviously a lot at stake and much to lose. Thank you.
I hope that we can find a way to work through this and come to a resolution that can work for everybody. But I can also share that, which we've talked about through the budgets, and I know everybody's talked about that over the last few years, all the budget reductions have affected everybody in this community, and you know, we worry about more jobs being lost as we think about the decisions that have to be made, and we also think about the impacts on our families and our students with the increase in the fees and the walk distance. As you know all of this though too, so I'm not saying anything you don't know, and I'm sure you all think about that as well. But again, I just want to thank you, and the arts are very important. I know that too, and my children participated in all those too, and I do believe that they're important for well-rounded students. So thank you again for coming.
Well, I just want to, I never ever want to see this many teachers in a room without saying two words. Thank you. Thank you as friends. And thank you as colleagues. You are certainly our colleagues. I see you that way. I just finished up a 14-year stint at Metro State College, and I've decided to end my teaching career so I can do some other things. But in that way, we certainly have a common spirit, and you have done so much for our community and for our kids. We have 3 kids that went through Horizon High School quite some time ago, and through Westlake and Tarboro Elementary, and now we have grandkids. And so we have this generational thing going on, and you are an integral part of that. So again, thank you.
I would like to excuse me, say thank you also. But the last couple of years has been kind of tough. We've cut $50 million. My wife was a teacher, 4th grade teacher at Centennial. She no longer has a job because of budget reductions. It's tough to see other teachers, friends of my wife and friends of me, losing their jobs in these times. It's difficult to be in this position up here to make these kind of decisions, and also put a lot on the backs of our parents, who some were single parents trying to get their kids to school and saddled with a bunch of fees. These are tough times, and I appreciate you coming here and talking to us, but you also need to go down to state capitol. And you need to talk to your representatives and talk to them about it. Because we are only given a budget we can work with. It is very difficult at these times. I want to thank you for your dedication, your many hours. I also want to say the arts are important to me too. I have a son that's in the legacy band also, and it does drama, plays, and musical, all my 3 sons. It carried them to one of my sons who just came back today to visit. He works at Disney, and he gets opportunities because of the musicals and the dramas and stuff like that. So it is important to be a well-rounded student. Thank you for coming out tonight, expressing your concerns and your thank yous. And we need to work together, and we'll continue to try to do that. Thank you so very much for your time.
I want to thank each and every one of you teachers here this evening. And it's just too bad that my wife is not sitting up here instead of myself, because years and years ago she headed the teachers union in Flint, Michigan, and she was spearheading everything there. And I certainly know what each and every one of you are thinking tonight. But I do want you to know that when the board votes, it doesn't vote against you, but there are certain things that we have to be considerate about. And the financial situation in all the schools is just horrible now. And I do not know how it's going to turn around quickly. It'll be several years, I believe, before things are back to close to normal, if they ever get there. So I do want you to know, even though you may be very spiteful and upset with the board, we are not against any of you. I want you to know that.
I just want to piggyback on everything. Thank you so much for teaching our kids. I have kids in the district too, and we want the best for our kids. We all do, and the best for our communities, and we'll just continue to work together to come to some agreement so that we can move forward and teach our kids, which is what we're all here to do. So thank you.